What's going on, guys? GMB back with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate your support. Salute to all the grown men out there handling their motherfucking business. All right. Hope you fellas are continuing to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. In the modern society, man, if you ask the modern strag what is her perception of a good man, she will simply describe a slave. These women don't know what a good man is because they haven't been raised in a productive environment around a man. They don't know what type of value true masculinity brings to a relationship or a marriage, or even when it comes to raising productive children. This is why you see a lot of young men being emasculated, out of order, have no structure, no discipline. They have been raised by the defined feminine. These guys are very emotional, over emotional. You can't have any kind of respectful disagreement with these type of men. These women actually complain about these type of men. But where are these men being raised? See, the thing is about it, we have to call bullshit on a lot of the things that we are seeing here. Guys, when you see a woman who claims to be strong and independent and doesn't need a man, you should look at this female as monkey meat. She is worth less to you and any man she comes in contact with. And these same women who believe in this ideology will be the ones who end up miserable and alone. Most of these women, when they talk about a decent man, they don't mention anything about his character. They only mention things about his physical appearance, his financial stability. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, the roles have reversed. Men are the ones who are really should be more visual. They are attracted to women who have preserved their youth or take care of their beauty. This is what gets them to the attention of a high value man, being the most beautiful. But unfortunately, a lot of these women are all looking the same in modern society. Many of these women can't preserve their youth and their beauty because they are too busy being on the carousel. And most of them are oblivious to understanding that the more sexual partners they have, the more it ages them very rapidly. You hear a lot of these same women talking about men aren't protecting them. My question is, protecting you from what? You make your decisions and you live with them. Men are humans, and as a whole, as a collective, can't protect you from your own bad decision making. This is what they mean when they say that you're not protecting, gentlemen. They're not talking about physical altercations or anything. When they're talking about protecting, they mean protecting them financially. These women want the luxury of having a provider, but also the luxury of being a whore, being sexually promiscuous. Do you feel me? And what it really is so many of them feel entitled that, once even the 4s and the 5s, the 3s, think that they're entitled to a high value man and his resources. You will see any type of truth being brought to the forefront about these women of low value, the fat ones, the ones who are whores. They will say that you are fat shaming, you are slut shaming when you say that you don't want to deal with them, or high value men don't want to deal with these type of women. You understand what I'm saying? The truth is considered shaming language or hate speech in modern society. Guys, you need to disregard that stuff. See, now more than ever, you see men talking about the character of a woman, because women don't even have gotten away from their natural makeup, what they were biologically designed to do. They're no longer nurturers and helpmeets. They're trying to compete with men. And it's costing them in the long run. This is why you see so many women, older women, who are still out here behaving like teenage girls. A lot of them default setting is to twerk. I am almost convinced that twerking is actually a mental disorder. If the bitch is happy, she's twerking. If the bitch is celebrating something, she's twerking. When she's sad, she has to go somewhere and get some alcohol and a little weed, and she goes to twerking. Everything they do is about some kind of ritual whore dance. You understand what I'm saying? And high value men do not want to deal with such behavior. But these men are shamed. And then you hear them come out and say, I'm beginning to believe that men are intimidated by strong and independent women. No, men don't want to deal with your bullshit. They do not want to deal with your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? He is looking for a woman, not a man, not someone who's going to try to compete with them. Your material possessions, your finances and all that shit, your college degree means absolutely nothing to high value men. Your value lies in your ability to be feminine and be a woman. But a lot of you have been programmed, into and conditioned into believing that, you are the prize. Men are just a disposable resource and a disposable commodity. But see, at the end of the line, at the end of the day, you hoes turn around and realize that you have been conditioned to your own demise. You have been, walking into a burning building the whole time. And men are waking up to this shit. That's why I say, man, guys, you have to realize what's going on. It's to the point that the entitlement is so fucked up that women can come out publicly and publicly humiliate their husbands and get a pat on the back, get rewarded for their terrible decision making, their terrible behavior. This is not just celebrities. This is in your average modern strag. Even the fours who swear they're 8s and 9s and 10s. Even the 3s who think they're 9s and 10s and dimes. Simply because you suckers give them, free attention and free validation on social media. But see, this is why I tell you guys, social media isn't real. And that house of cards, that delusion that's being built up around them will eventually come crumbling down. I say this all the time. When you go to professing your love, these women look at you as weak. They see the beta in you. So when I hear a celebrity says, I can love you through anything, she is going to put your ass to the test. She is going to see if you can back up what you're saying, because she is going to put your ass through hell. Because she's entitled and she feels like because she's a woman and she has a vag, she can behave this way. Several of these young men don't stand a chance, man, being raised and engulfed in these environments, man. Back in slavery, they called it buck breaking, when men were actually sexually assaulted by their slave masters and all this other garbage. And this has continued. Black men growing up in dysfunctional homes led by single mothers are being buck broken. They're being conditioned and programmed to be beta males. No leadership qualities whatsoever. Their only response is always an emotional response. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And I want you guys to break the conditioning. Break the programming. When you know better, you do better. Stop idolizing and worshiping women. Stop giving these women the power over you to treat you like shit. Stop idolizing and worshiping and prioritizing vagina. The vag isn't currency. The vag doesn't do anything for you, man. It's all the same, basically. Maybe a little fat, maybe a little smelly. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. And you guys would live your whole life, walk through your whole life trying to use material possessions and try to, instead of building self-confidence, you build stuff confidence, all in order to get attention from women when they should be trying to vie for your attention, the attention of a high-value man. And that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Click that notification bell at the bottom, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. I'm out of here.